Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the W1 Body Transformation Podcast. Let me just check how's the background. Oh, well. So, yeah, in today's podcast, today's podcast slash video, I'm going to be talking about my supplement stack for good sleep, right? Because as much as I'd love to preach about, let's say, shutting out blue light, etc. before bed, y'all are not going to listen to me because your people's heads are too far stuck up there. You know where. I'm not going to swear in the starting of this video, right? And so hence I'm going to talk about my own supplement stack and what I probably suggest that you guys do to sleep like a baby, basically. So yeah. Before we get started, feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe button. It just helps me to reach out to more people out there. And, let's get cracking. But it's not going to be professional, as I sincerely don't care. But I'm just going to be having my ginger tea while I'm going to be recording this video, basically. So my sleep supplement stack, basically, really ranges depending on what I have available. But these are my few staples, basically. Right. The first thing that I usually like to use is melatonin, 10 milligrams. This is like an Indian pharmaceutical brand because the melatonin in Dubai is very expensive. I mean, everything in Dubai is expensive. This is 10 milligrams. Although the standard recommended dosage for optimal health, anti-aging outcomes, helping people fall asleep, etc., is 3 to 5 milligrams. But research has shown there's absolutely no drawback to pushing up the dose as high as possible, So 10 milligrams, I've even gone up to 40 milligrams or 60 milligrams and nothing's happened, right? Nothing's happened from a sleep perspective. I did feel pretty groggy and all of that. But no side effects. In fact, melatonin has shown to prevent cancer cells proliferation. It's shown to have better gut health effects. It's shown to have better skins. It's one of the most potent antioxidants. So why the hell won't you take it, right? The other one is I take saffron extract, right? I'm just gonna be pulling in from my supplement cabinet right there because I've got a bunch of supplements right now in front of me. Now saffron has shown to have a bit of a calming effect. So that's, saffron, you can't saffron your way out of a stressful day. That's going to be utterly stupid. But let's probably say if you're chilled out before bed, you're chilling out, you're calming down, you're reading a book, and you had a nice little warm shower, and then you go and have saffron extract, it's probably going to compound, right? I mean, I got this for free anyway, so yeah. Before you ask me how do you get your supplements for free, well, get in shape, upload kick-ass transformations on social media, and have good connections with a pharmacy from whom you regularly buy things from, and then they're going to give you some of their products which nobody wants to buy, which might be close to expiry sometimes. Again, the supplement is still going to be valid for 6 months even after it's shown on the label as it's expired. So yeah, now not before bed, immediately after a meal, I get in something like 500 milligrams of metformin. Now, metformin is a drug which is basically given to type 2 diabetics, right? Now, what it does, it basically reduces your blood sugar levels down. Before bed, you don't want your blood sugar levels to be high. You want your blood sugar levels to be down, right? And for those of y'all who are going to go ooh, it's a drug, etc. Well, metformin is shown to have anti-aging effects. It's a very good glucose disposing agent. It's pancreatic protective. It protects your pancreas. But for those people who don't want to take a bit of a drug, an over-the-counter drug, basically, you all can simply replace it with berberine because you want your blood sugar levels to be down. Do some sort of activity after you pull in a meal. Having ginger tea also helps slightly because at the end of the day, it's fucking tea, right? What do you think a tea is gonna do? Then, obviously, the good old ashwagandha, right? Now, ashwagandha is a bit of an adaptogen. It basically stimulates what is suppressed to go up, and it basically suppresses what is chronically elevated. So if your cortisol levels are elevated before bed because you're too stupid to not put your phone away and scroll, ashwagandha is going to have a slight effect on that. And the second thing it would also probably do is it's shown to increase testosterone levels and a host of other benefits. So yeah, why not add it in the stack? There's tons of evidence around it. The other one that I take is a staple is magnesium glycinate. There's glycinate, magnesium glycinate. There are something like different forms of magnesium. There's magnesium taurate, there's magnesium threonate, there's what else? There's magnesium citrate, but each of the compounds have shown to have like better effects around lowering your blood pressure, improving your glucose partitioning, and it's involved in something like 300-500 processes inside the body. Right? It's shown to relax your muscles. It's not that it's a muscle relaxant. It's also shown to improve your digestion. So, I mean, what I would suggest people do is, if you're running on a bit of a budget, magnesium citrate, although it's not specifically for sleep, but magnesium glycinate has shown to have the potent effects around sleep, improving the quality of your sleep, not completely if you live like an idiot, right? So, and it's an essential nutrient, so why the hell not? There's no upper limit to how much of magnesium you need to take, basically. What else? Yeah, 5-hydroxytryptophan. How do you pronounce it? 5-hydroxytryptophan. Yeah, 5-HTP is basically derived from tryptophan, which is a compound which is found in milk. Right, oops, one of the things from my supplement cabinet actually fell off. Now, L-tryptophan is going to be converted to 5-hydroxytryptophan inside your body, which is going to be converted to serotonin, which is produced in your gut, and serotonin is going to be converted to melatonin, and yada yada yada. All right. Now you can simply stimulate serotonin production by not being stupid enough to follow a low carb diet, right? Being at a healthy body fat percentage, having a purpose in life, right? I'm doing all of those things. So if I stack a melatonin which actually helps you fall asleep basically, but it doesn't help you stay asleep, and if you stack it up with 5-HTP, 4 hours later the 5-HTP is going to be converted to melatonin 4, 5, 6 hours. I don't really know the exact time, right? And you still have more melatonin inside your bloodstream, and you're probably going to be sleeping throughout the night, right? Again, the mechanism is way too oversimplified, but that exactly is it, The other one that I got free from the supermarket is Tulsi, right? Tulsi is a plant in India, and a lot of supplement companies, they extract the properties of Tulsi, or a lot of supplement companies extract the properties of green tea or some of the compounds from it, like L-theanine is found in green tea. That's a really, really good supplement, right? Not that green tea extract is a good supplement for sleep. I mean, that shit's got caffeine. You don't want to take that before bed. Taking in the morning is probably good for you. But Tulsi has shown to have like calming effects, anti-inflammatory effects, so why the hell won't you take it? So, yeah. This is my supplement stack. Again, if you take any of this, none of this stuff's gonna work. If you're not doing the boring basics, you're blocking out the blue light, you're like backing off caffeine at least 8 to 12 hours before bed. You're like calming yourself down before bed. You're doing something relaxing, like having sex, or like a warm shower, or like reading fiction novels, basically journaling, etc. Keeping your food 1 to 2 hours away from bed, basically. You're going to do all of the non-sexy things, and then these supplements are going to provide you that slight little extra edge. Now, sometimes I also add in something like vitamin C, right? Because vitamin C has shown to have like a de-stressing effect. Lately, my supplier has given me Delta sleep inducing peptide. That shit knocked me out, and that's shown to have like no side effects. And I wake up feeling really, really refreshed. Although my sleep time has reduced a little bit, but the quality within that compressed sleep time has been like so much more better. And there's NAD plus, which I have, which in the fridge, it's a tripeptide. Excuse my knowledge, please forgive me on this. I might be wrong, as I still need to look up on it. But NAD plus has shown to have like repairing the mitochondria, helping the mitochondria effects. It's an antioxidant. I need to try all of these things. I tried Delta Sleep and Nusic Peptide. Like, fuck me, that shit was strong. Like, even at like, what is that? 0.1 milligram basically. At 0.1 milligram, it knocked the hell out of me basically. So, yeah. I mean, don't try peptides, right? Without the prescription of a doctor, right? I like to do things on myself, but don't do that at home. The supplements that I've suggested, yeah, you can probably do it. People, feel free to try this out. And if you're running on like a bit of a budget and you're doing all of the boring things that are prescribed, like shutting yourself from blue light, de-stressing, blah blah blah, then a few supplements whilst you're on a budget would probably be magnesium, magnesium citrate. But if you can afford magnesium glycinate, I highly suggest that. Ashwagandha. And what else? Let me just have a look. Yeah, 5-HTP if you can afford it. Well, if you can't afford it, that's fine, right? But this is probably going to do you enough. People, if you found this useful, feel free to like, share, subscribe. And obviously, I'm not given everything because my business is coaching. My bread and butter is coaching, but I've given you all enough, right? For you all to go and sort your sleep out. And if you all are interested in coaching or having like a consultation call, right, and you want to know more on how you can build an impressive physique, optimize your health and every other area of your life around your health and fitness, like all you need to do is fill in the application form below. Have a nice one.